So it is new amp day, of all things. Already pretty obvious who this is from. This is from Victory. You guys know I've been using Victory for a long time. I bought my Duchess in 2016 and it's pretty much the only amp I used until I got my Victory Copper, which again has been pretty much the only amp I've used since I got it. So we've got a new thing in here. Slightly different take on something they already do, I suppose. I'm really excited to get this open. Victory have always been great to me as well, as I said. I've used them a long time, I really like what they do, and I like that they are, you know, UK built, UK designed. Right, we've got some packing in here, some packing cubes for the corners. It's very small. That might give you an indication of what's in here. A foot pedal box that is empty, so just use that as a bit of packing. This might be a prototype or at least a pre-release version of the amp, so this might not be the final packaging. There's a foot switch in there. Turn it around. Here we go. Here we go. So this is a Sheriff. This should be pretty familiar to you guys if you know the Victory range, but this is their Sheriff 25. But now all of the compact lunchbox heads are going to come in wooden cabinets if you want them, wooden sleeves, to make them a little more premium and a bit more in line with the rest of the range. Let's get this out. Oh, there you have it. How classy and diddy does that look? There we go, let's put that there. Oh, that looks awesome. This is beautiful. So the front is Tolexed. It's all a really nice sort of black Tolex finish. Lovely leather corners as well. They are really nice. Big chunky leather handle. But other than that, this is the same amp. This is the Sheriff 25. So we have a 2-channel British type thing. We've got a vintage channel and a hot rod channel. This is going to sound great with my fuzz pedals. This is going to sound great with dirt pedals. But overall, it's just going to be a different flavour that I have now in my arsenal. And it is just the coolest looking thing ever. That looks awesome. Plug it in as well, but for me that will probably be tomorrow because it's Friday night. I'm going to go out, have a few drinks, maybe watch a movie. This can wait till tomorrow. We'll plug it in, get some initial tones. We've got the amp next to me. It is the next day, although I haven't spent a hell of a lot of time with it yet though. Just kind of got a couple of first impressions. So you're still seeing my first thoughts with this amp. So far, it's great. It's really cool. I think the hot rod channel's probably always going to have too much gain for me, but that's fine because the vintage side, the vintage channel, sounds so good. So we're going to get some quick tones, although I will go more in depth when we do a proper video on the amp. For now, you're just going to hear this shotgun mic that I've got on the camera, and it's coming through my Victory 1x12 cabinet. Playing a suitable guitar, this is my Heritage H150. This is the vintage channel, gain and all the EQ at 12 o'clock for now. That's such a great edge breakup, low gain sound, British amp sound that sounds great. I know that's going to sound great with fuzz pedals, which is my bag, my cup of tea. I can't wait to get into that. I have been messing around a little bit with the EQ, and I've liked kind of cutting back on the mids a little bit with this amp just because it's quite a mid-forward amp. Let's go over to the hot rod channel. Now, I'm not quite sure where this sits with my playing just yet because there's a lot of gain available. That's more gain than I probably will ever use, and that's the gain at 9 o'clock. So there is a long way to go with the hot rod channel. All that being said though, it feels super spongy and fun under the fingers to play. It really feels I don't know, I think the word is to describe it as fun. That is a fun sound to play. But those are my first impressions with the Sheriff 25 from Victory in the new wooden sleeve. I think it looks awesome. This is going to be a great little amp. I will do a full video on this later down the line in a few weeks. Well, I'm thinking about doing something new and interesting with it as well, so stay tuned for that. Thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next one.